technology, but in the way we pursue our destiny as fellow human beings in the global south. These were not easy choices for him. They meant higher costs, slower expansion, and fewer shortcuts. But over time, that discipline really paid off. Today, emphasis is ranked among my country does not dominate headlines. And in our part of the world, that can sometimes be a blessing. We sit at the intersection of multiple crises in our region. And we have endured not by taking stability for granted, but by adapting to uncertainty. Through it all, we have held firm to human dignity, even when the cost was high and the credit low. That is the Jordan I am proud to call home, a reliable, honest partner in a complicated world. India has long shown the strength.
And going beyond that.
Allow me to end simply. Humility is not idealism. It is a practical response to the world as it is.
Talent, you need to bring a lot more aid to help talent being paid for 10, 20 years to get there. Same thing, do anything. Call somebody to find what happened here and then fix it.
A growth mindset that is shaped as much by lived experience as by ambition. Speaking to leaders across sectors and regions these days, I've been struck by a prevailing mood of anticipation paired with unease. People feel the ground shifting beneath them. Yet much of our world keeps racing ahead as if nothing has changed, as if speed itself is the goal. How often do we stop to ask, what are we racing towards? Are we still leading, or have we been overtaken by momentum? The question for leaders today isn't, how do we slow progress? It is, how do we guide it? Humility allows us to embrace fallibility. It forces us to test our assumptions, and it reminds us that having authority is not the same as having answers. Humility is a quiet virtue. It doesn't announce itself. But I see it as a core leadership value in today's world, not as hesitation or self-doubt, but as honesty about our limitations. To understand humility, consider its inverse: overconfidence, arrogance, an inflated sense of one's abilities, and the failure to reflect, regroup, and accept our shortcomings. Whereas humility encourages thoughtfulness, a willingness to sit with complexity, and the discipline to pause and ask one of the simplest and hardest questions: what if we are wrong? In a culture that celebrates certainty and speed, that question can feel uncomfortable. But doubt is a survival skill. It reminds us to seek out alternative solutions, consider every angle, and stay open to other opinions. India has long shown the strength of humility in action. Islam's holy book, the Quran, tells us not to arrogantly roam the earth, for we will neither crack the ground nor reach the mountains in height.
For the grand finale of today, which is the Prime Minister's session. Well, that's exactly what I want to start with, because you've seen Honeywell's growth across Asia.
The multinational companies. And these two countries were China and on the planet today. I think the Indian economy is really